Hi, primary kids. Welcome to singing time. I hope you had a great week. Today for singing time, we are going to learn the third verse of Joseph Smith's first prayer, and then we're going to review a couple of them that we've learned over the last few weeks. I think we'll do I Want to Be a Missionary Now and Dare to Do Right, and then we'll see what time we have left for some others. So let's get started. So just as a review, the first verse of Joseph Smith's first prayer was about what was going on in the grove of trees with the bees humming and the birds singing and what it was like within the grove. The second verse was why he went to the grove of trees to pray, what he was doing. He was kneeling and he was appealing to Heavenly Father, and then Satan came into the picture and his soul was filled with despair. And the third verse is what happens when Heavenly Father and Jesus come to visit Joseph Smith. So this is a really awesome verse. And the first line starts out like this. Suddenly a light descended. What does descended mean? That means a light came down. Can you say that part back with me? Suddenly a light descended. Okay, good. And the next line goes like this. Brighter far than noonday sun. So can you imagine there being a light brighter in the sky than what the sun is? That must have been a really, really bright light. So that was what Joseph saw. So can you say that part back with me? Brighter far than noonday sun. So let's put those two lines together. Say it with me. Suddenly a light descended. Brighter far than noonday sun. Okay, good. Okay, let's keep going. The next line goes like this. And a shining, glorious pillar o'er him fell, around him shone. That's kind of a lot of words, so let's say that a couple of times. And a shining, glorious pillar o'er him fell, around him shone. Okay, let's try it one more time. And a shining, glorious pillar o'er him fell, around him shone. Okay, let's put those two lines together. Suddenly a light descended, brighter far than noonday sun. And a shining, glorious pillar o'er him fell, around him shone. Good. Okay, only one more line of the song to learn, and it goes like this. While appeared two heavenly beings. Who are those heavenly beings? Yeah, Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ. So the rest of that line goes like this. God the Father and the Son. Okay, so let's say those two lines together a couple of times. While appeared two heavenly beings, God the Father and the Son. Okay, let's do it one more time. While appeared two heavenly beings, God the Father and the Son. And that's the whole third verse because that last picture is repeated 2 times in the song. So you've learned the whole verse. So good job. So let's put all 3 lines together. Suddenly a light descended, brighter far than noonday sun, and a shining, glorious pillar o'er him fell, around him shone. While appeared two heavenly beings, God the Father and the Son. While appeared two heavenly beings, God the Father and the Son. Way to go! Okay, let's try it with the music. Way to go. Okay, let's try that verse one more time, and then we're going to put it together with the first two verses as well.
Suddenly a light descended, brighter for the noonday sun, and a shining, glorious pillar o'er him fell, around him shone, while appeared to heavenly beings God the Father and the Son, while appeared to heavenly beings God the Father and the Son. Oh, how lovely was the morning, radiant with the sun above. Bees were humming, sweet birds singing, music ringing through the grove. When within the shady woodland Joseph sought a God above. When within the shady woodland Joseph sought the God of love. Tumbling, kneeling, sweet appealing, 'twas the voice first uttered there, when the powers of sin assailing filled his soul with deep despair. But undaunted still he trusted in his heavenly Father's care. But undaunted still he trusted in his heavenly Father's care. Suddenly a light descended, brighter for the noonday sun, and a shining, glorious pillar o'er him fell, around him shone, while appeared to heavenly beings God the Father and the Son, while appeared to heavenly beings God the Father and the Son.
That was amazing. Did you remember many of the words to the first and second verses? I hope so. Okay, now let's move on to I Want to Be a Missionary Now, and let's see how much of that song that you remember.
I want to be a missionary now. I don't want to wait until I'm grown. I want to share the gospel while I'm young, for I have a testimony of my own. I want to tell my friends about our church and the happiness it brings to me. I'll tell them how the gospel was restored, tell them how the Book of Mormon came to be. Then I can be a missionary now. I don't have to wait until I'm grown. I'll live each day the best that I know how, and they'll see I have a testimony of my own, a testimony of my very own.
How did you do? I hope you remembered the words to that song. It has such a fun, catchy tune, doesn't it? Okay, now let's go to Dare to Do Right, and we'll see how much we remember of this one because it's been a few weeks since we've sang this one too.
Dare to do right, dare to be true. You have a work that no other can do. Do it so bravely, so kindly, so well. Angels will hasten the story to tell. Dare, dare, dare to do right. Dare, dare, dare to be true. Dare to be true. Dare to be true.
Great job! I think we'll end singing time today with one of your very most favorite songs. Let's see what it is.
Living in this world with change all around, but with the prophet's words, I'll stand on solid ground. Even though it's still hard, with questions that arise every day, I will say, I'll have faith like Brother Joseph and the strength of the pioneers. I'll be brave as a stripling warrior and like Nephi persevere. I will spread God's love to all I know and serve. I will plead with my Father on my knees. I will be what I believe. We'll spread the gospel wide throughout all the earth. With Jesus as our guide, we'll wield the sword of truth. Even though it's still hard, with questions that arise every day, I will say, I'll have faith like Brother Joseph and the strength of the pioneers. I'll be brave as a stripling warrior and like Nephi persevere. I will spread God's love to all I know and serve. I will plead with my Father on my knees. I will be what I believe. We are as the army of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. I'll have faith like Brother Joseph and the strength of the pioneers. I'll be brave as a stripling warrior and like Nephi persevere. I will spread God's love to all I know and serve missionaries. I will plead with my Father on my knees. I will be what I believe. I will be what I believe.
Did you hear the Spirit speak to you while you were singing that song? That is such an amazing song. I hope that we can meet together again soon and we can all sing it together. Thanks for singing with me today. Have a great week and we will see you next time. Bye.